Good evening. I'd like to call to order Planning and Development Committee meeting of May 21st, 2025. Niagara Region and Grimsby are situated on treaty land. This land is steeped in the rich history of the First Nations, such as the Hattawindaronk, the Haudenosaunee, and the Anishinaabe, including the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. There are many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people from across Turtle Island that live and work in Niagara today. The regional municipality of Niagara and the town of Grimsby stand with all Indigenous people, past and present, in promoting the wise stewardship of the lands on which we live. Are there any disclosures of pecuniary or non-pecuniary interest? Seeing none, can I have a mover and seconder to approve the agenda? Moved by Member Drew, second by Member Potter. Moved by Member Drew, second by Member Potter. Resolved that May 21st, 2025 Planning and Development Committee agenda be approved. All in favor? That's carried. Can I have a mover and seconder to receive the previous minutes? Moved by Councillor Frake, second by Member Drew. Moved by Councillor Frake, second by Member Drew. Resolved that the following minutes be received. Planning and Development Committee, April 23rd, 2025. Grimsby Heritage Advisory Committee, May 13th, 2025. All in favor? That's carried. All right, can I have a mover and seconder to get the planning recommendation report for the zoning bylaw amendment at 129 Mountain Road on the floor for discussion? Moved by Councillor Frake, second by Member Potter. Michaela, please go ahead.
Good afternoon, Planning Committee, Councillor Frake, Mayor Jordan. Today I'll be presenting the planning recommendation for 129 Mountain Road. It's a zoning bylaw amendment application. Next slide. So today I'll just be myself presenting. We don't have any delegates, nor have we received any correspondence from the community. So it'll just be a planning recommendation and then an opportunity for questions and comments. Next slide, please. So we did just have the public meeting for this. I think it was less than a month ago, so I'll just keep the presentation short. It'll just review the report that was included in the agenda. So again, it's a zoning bylaw amendment application, and it was the condition of a severance. So the severed lands are shown in purple on this map. The lands in blue are part of the retained lands along with green. And the parts in blue are subject to the Escarpment Commission and their development permit. And then the green area is subject to the town zoning bylaw and is the land that applies to this zoning bylaw amendment. Next slide, please. So just to review again, in the official plan, the north part is escarpment protection area, and the south part of the lands is specialty crop. Next slide, please. And then in the zoning bylaw, again, the north part is that land that's zoned Niagara Escarpment Development Control Area, and the south part, the white part in that red square, is our specialty crop zone. And the purpose of this application is to do an amendment to the specialty crop zone. So it'll keep the overall specialty crop zoning, but it's going to add some site-specific provisions, being agricultural purposes only, and its accessory buildings, and then modified lot frontage and lot area. So those will just be slightly reduced from what's required in the zoning bylaw. Next slide, please. So there was one circulation of the application to agencies, and we didn't get any objections. We got comments, from the town. From the planning department, we supported previous applications. So the consent that went to the Committee of Adjustment earlier this year, as well as the NEC development permit that I believe was late last year, and their development permit has been issued from the NEC. Public Works didn't have any comments or objections. The Escarpment Commission reviewed, it was basically the same as what they'd approved for their development permit, so they didn't have any objections. The Conservation Authority, again, no objections, and the region didn't have any comments. So that was just a summary, but the full comment matrix was in the report that was in the agenda. Next slide, please. So the planning recommendation is that it meets the intent of the official plan. So in the area of this lot, you can sever a surplus farm dwelling if a new residential use is prohibited on the retained lands. So by implementing the sole permitted use of agricultural purposes only, that's how we're meeting the intent of the official plan. So no new residences could be built on that retained land that was shown in the previous map. It also meets the intent of zoning bylaw 1445. There were no concerns with the reduced lot frontage or lot area. And overall, the agricultural acreage is being maintained. The existing kind of area with the house and the garage, and then its related septic facilities and cistern is the only part that's being severed. So no agriculture is actually being removed. So to conclude, there's a recommended approval of this zoning bylaw application for 129 Mountain Road. Thank you.
Thank you for your report, Michaela. Questions or comments from Councillor Frake?
Thanks, Michaela. This is a very simple question. What's the difference between no objection and no comments?
Sorry, say that again?
What's the difference between no objections and no comments?
Nothing really. I just take the language directly from how they provide their comments.
Okay, just curious because the region said no comments. Does that mean they just
Yeah.
didn't get back to you?
No, they got back to me, and a lot of the times they just don't have any comments. They don't have any concerns with the application, or it doesn't go against any of their policies, so they'll just say no comments or no objections. It's essentially the same. I just
Okay, thank you.
copied.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
All right, seeing no further questions, moved by Councillor Frake, second by Member Potter, resolved that report PA 25-19, planning recommendation report, zoning bylaw amendment at 129 Mountain Road, 26Z-16-2502, dated May 21st, 2025, be received, and that the draft zoning bylaw amendment attached to the report as Appendix A be recommended for approval. All in favor? That's carried. Now we move to other business. Is there any other business pertaining to the committee?
I have one.
All right, Katie, go ahead.
Through you, Chair. So I just want to provide a quick update that the asset management plan is going to be brought to council on June 16th, 2025, just for everyone's awareness.
All right, well, we'll look forward to that. The next Planning and Development Committee meeting is scheduled for June 11th, 2025 at 5 p.m. Good evening, everyone. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.